Walking Dead actor Kenric Green joining us live in studio. Kenric, good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is before we get to your amazing projects coming up. Walking Dead. I'm assuming you spent a lot of time in Atlanta with that show.
Oh yeah, it's like coming back to home, or at least a familiar friend. You know, it's good to be back.
How did you? I mean, Walking Dead. I mean, just a monster hit and huge economic impact here in the Metro Atlanta area because there's like a cottage industry. There's Walking Dead tours and Airbnbs. And how did you wind up in the Walking Dead?
Oh gosh, well, it started off. My wife was on the show first,
Okay.
Martin Green, and so I was already. She started season 3, and so we were kind of down there as a unit together, just getting to know. And then I started season 6. Just happened to be on the show. I read 5 times before I actually got cast on the show. So by the time I was there, it was already like I felt like I was already on the show.
Yeah.
So it was just like business as usual, and then went all the way through season 10.
So they pump faked you 5 times before they finally cast
Just had
you?
to find the right fit, which I'm glad that it ended up being Scott. Some of the other things that I read for, I would have been grateful for anything. But
Yeah.
that role was the right one for me.
And you got to work with your wife, spend time in Atlanta. Now, filming The Walking Dead, I would imagine just logistically, you're not staying in Midtown or Buckhead, or you're probably staying down in South Metro. Where were you living during the time?
We bounced all around. Like we had to deal with, we were up on Cheshire Bridge Road, and then we were at Montague Circle. We stayed in Fairburn one season. Like we never quite found a place to just kind of remain for the time we were here, but you know, we got to see a lot of the city.
Yeah. Well, I know fans of the show are losing their mind right now that you're in studio. I had to start off with that because the
please.
listeners absolutely. All right, so I'm very excited actually. So you've got a new Amazon MGM feature releasing today. Is today?
No, Friday, November 7th.
Oh, I thought it was the 7th. So this Friday, called Sarah's Oil. I know all about this story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So I mean, this is a story I was taught in school, like Sarah's story.
Gosh, we all need to go to your school.
And that's why I'm such a highly underpaid radio host, because I knew about Sarah's. And it's funny because I think it was in college where I learned about it. And I was like, even then, I was like, this would make such an amazing movie.
Yeah.
And it took till 2025 for it to happen. Before we get to the movie, tell folks that aren't familiar about Sarah's story, because this is one of the most remarkable American success stories of all time.
Yes. It's so amazing that you actually learned about
Yes.
this in your education, because I knew nothing about it before I came across the script. So Sarah Rector, 11-year-old girl, youngest black female millionaire in American history.
Yeah.
And no one knows about her. But her story is incredible. She inherited this plot of 160-acre plot of land that was rocky and kind of desolate, forgotten. Most people in those days that inherited that land, they just had to give it up because they couldn't even afford the taxes. She believed that God spoke to her, said that there's oil in the land, and even with her parents not agreeing with her, with the other people trying to take from her, she stuck with her convictions, ended up having oil, struck a deal with Rockefeller, and she became super rich,
And
making more money than the president.
Because I actually remember why this wasn't even a history class that I was taught in college. It was a literary fiction class. One of the few classes I went to because I enjoyed it. And we read a book about this.
Wow.
About her story. So it wasn't your schools were fine because it wasn't taught in history. It was actually a literary fiction because someone wrote a book about this. And once oil is discovered on the land, like people came after her, right? Like my recollection,
yeah.
like, wait, 11-year-old black girl owns oil land? No. We got to rectify this situation.
Oh yeah, and they tried to swindle her out of it.
Yeah.
But it really spoke to her faith, her intelligence, because she knew, like, as playing her father, like I couldn't read or write, right, in those times.
Yeah.
But she could read and write. She understood the business of it. She was able to kind of stand toe to toe with these guys, because before they just tried to take it, by force, they tried to just swindle her, because they're saying, oh, this little black girl doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
But she knew enough.
And it's the oil industry in, what time period did this take place?
It was
Turn of the
Oklahoma,
century?
1914.
All right, so turn of the century, truly the wild. If you saw, what was that Daniel Day-Lewis oil movie?
There Will Be Blood.
Right?
Yes.
Like I'm picturing that, like the grittiness and just the awful pieces of society they're dealing with.
Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon is a good comp to that too, and that took place a few years after Sarah's story.
So you found Sarah's story, or Sarah's story found you? How did you get in this?
Gosh, Sarah's story found us because, again, going back to my wife, we kind of discovered this together. Our friend, brother, and producer on the film, Andy Irwin, he's the one who kind of introduced us to the project. So we both read the script and we're like, wait, what is this?
Yeah.
This is based on true, like, real history? Like, you know, so there was this huge learning curve. And we're like, we have to do this. This movie, this script, her story represents everything that Sonequa and I want to do as actors and be a part of. So
I'm really excited. I checked out the trailer too. The trailer looks phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
So it's this Friday. So it's an Amazon MGM feature. Folks listening, Amazon Prime, we stream it at home. We go to the theaters. It's such a weird entertainment business right now.
I say go to the theaters to see it.
Yeah.
I think that there is really a power in experiencing this story with a group of people, because it's a huge conversation starter, because this is real American history.
Yeah.
And these are things that in most schools, except for Mark's, was not taught, you know, and so it's like coming in contact with this story and hearing how other people are affected. I think that really matters, and it's kind of like this unspoken conversation that happens with an audience full of strangers.
Sarah's Oil. I'm so excited that they made this film, that you're a part of it. Final question about Sarah's Oil. Filmed in Oklahoma? Where was it filmed?
Yeah, in Oklahoma. Got to go down to Taft, where met some of the kind of like descendants from the families that started these frontier towns in those days. Like it was an experience I'll never forget.
I'm excited. The last 3 movies I've seen in the movie theater, all Downton Abbey movies. That's where my wife and I go. But I'm going to head back to the movie theater.
It's in the time period, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly. I like period
region.
pieces. And
yeah.
I think just from the trailer, like this looks like a big screen kind of movie. Like,
it is.
You want to
really
see.
is. It's like a low-key epic tale,
Yeah.
but with faith, and it's got everything that you want.
And I see it on your face. Like, I interview a lot of actors. You're proud of this movie. You're excited about this movie.
Yeah, if this is going to be one that, whatever happens in my career from this point forward, this will be a feather in my cap for sure.
I'm excited. This Friday. All right, before I let you go, Boston Blue, we had Ernie Hudson on a couple weeks ago talking about it. Who do you play on Boston Blue, and how did you wind up in this Donnie Wahlberg spinoff from Blue Bloods, right?
Yeah. So I played Charlie Price, the chief of staff to District Attorney May Silver. Who was played by Gloria Rubin. So I'm kind of the master strategist and kind of political mind in the office.
So fair to say, from Walking Dead to illiterate father of an 11-year-old millionaire to the chief of staff, no one's typecasting you.
No. I'm getting in the air conditioning. I'll tell you that. Oklahoma heat was hot, so being in a suit and some AC, I'll take it.
Excellent. Well, it's so good to have you in studio, Kenric Green. Check it out this Friday, Sarah's Oil. Go see it on the big screen. You heard it from Kenric himself. Folks want to find you on social media. Are you active?
Yes, on Instagram really is the best place.
I put you in my Instagram story, so if folks want to find you through there,
perfect.
You can check it out. I'm sure you have people dealing with your social media. And
honestly, I need to find someone to deal with it.
Don't steal Vinny, who's my phone screener.
Vinny, just take me
producer.
on, please.
Yeah. Kenric, so good to see you. Best of luck with the movie, my friend.
Thank you, Mark.